Cliffs of Moher. Few places in Ireland ignite the imagination like these tall, dark sentinels on Ireland's southwestern coast. For 300 million years, they've been reaching for the skies and watching over the Atlantic. There are countless myths and legends surrounding them, the most famous being that this is where warrior hero Cuchulainn was chased by the witch Mal, who misjudged her jump from the Aran Islands and ended up being dashed against the rocks below this tower. This spot is called Hag's Head because it's said that Mal's likeness can be found in the shape of the rocks. The Cliffs of Moher are one of the most visited sites in Ireland and can be reached by several approaches. My favorite of those I've tried is from the Burren trailhead outside the village of Doolin on the north end of the cliffs. It's an absolutely gorgeous trail, full of all the sights and sounds that make this part of Ireland so special. But brace yourself if you take this hike, because it can get interesting.
Well, this is what it means to hike along the Cliffs of Moher. It's windy! Ha.
A little wind and rain in the face doesn't bother us. In fact, it only added to the experience. It's not a difficult hike, although quality footwear will help, as there are some challenges, like this thick mud we encountered. As if the beauty of the scenery, both natural and man-made, wasn't enough, we encountered these beautiful horses. They were friendly and approached the fence for some attention. As we hung out a bit, I was reminded of one of the great legends surrounding the Cliffs of Moher, the Leap of the Seven Foals. Ancient Celtic lore holds that when St. Patrick brought Christianity to Ireland, 7 Celtic deities fled to a sea cave nearby. Emerging after 300 years, they fled and leapt to their deaths from this very cliff, known today as Nushara, the Cliff of the Foals. As these 7 foals stood nearly motionless facing the sea, it almost felt like they were awaiting their ancestors' return. I first came here about 15 years ago, and although the cliffs are exactly the same, the experience has changed. Fences have been erected to keep hikers from the edges in some places, but there are plenty of spots where you can get a safe view of what it looks like to see a 400-foot black wall shoot straight into the sea.
Fortunately, this is also what it means to hike along the Cliffs of Moher. Not a bad payoff.
To fully explore the cliffs, I suggest spending a night or two near the town of Doolin, known for its traditional Irish music. If your time is limited, hike Guerin's path on the southern end of the cliffs near O'Brien's Tower. Parking is expensive, but you can save a ton by looking for this turnoff a mile past the Visitors Center. It's a private lot that's a third the price and just as or more convenient than the Visitors Center. From there you can walk to O'Brien's Tower to the north, or take the longer walk south to the tower at Hag's Head, enjoying the stunning scenery along the way. It's a different hike than the one out of Doolin. Less wild, but just as beautiful in its own way. Atop Hag's Head sits Moher Tower, a ruin left over from the Napoleonic Wars.
Well, this is about as dramatic a payoff as you could get on a trail. So if you take Guerin's path, take it all the way to the end. Absolutely beautiful.